Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, lovers, haters, chicken chasers, waste of spacers. Thank you very much for tuning into this. But, as I always say, if you're watching this video right now and you haven't subscribed, why not? It's free. Well, people, Sunday, the day of rest. No, that's not what I meant. I meant the day of rest. Yeah, the Lord's Day, for those of you out there which go to church and spend the day. It's also Sunday roast day for the rest of us. Yes. Yes, it was a good day, must admit. Lots happening in the news, actually. And for those that aren't aware, received a nice message from a friend of mine this morning when I woke up. Rob ONeill, the operator, the guy who killed Bin Laden, the guy who fired the shots, the US Navy SEAL, known as McHugh, is currently in the air on a flight to London. Boom. Meeting up for a beer. Looking forward to that. So that'll be nice. And I'll get him on the show for a chat. Yes, I will. Yes. So that was good news to hear. I knew he was coming, I just didn't know the dates. And he just texted me just before he got on the plane. So that's good news. Right. Loads of things happening at the minute, isn't there? This morning I've been reading about Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister, is heading to the United States to work out a deal for our nuclear submarines. Interesting. Interesting, Rishi. Interesting. Why couldn't you give him that deal to Scotland or to England? We can build them. We can build everything. Oh well. At least it's going to the US. Our cousins. Yeah. Could be worse. It could be going to China. Most things are made in Taiwan and China anyway. I've got stickers to prove it. Right, what else is happening? Elon Musk. Elon Musk has actually stated that he's thinking of buying The View, a program like a talk show in the US. He says, yeah, I might buy The View just to cancel it. Imagine that. Whoopi Goldberg's on there, isn't she? She keeps coming out with crap though, doesn't she? So Elon Musk is like our little saviour. Like, thanks Elon, buy The View, cancel it. Yeah. I wish you'd buy YouTube and cancel most of the staff on there, the woke staff. Yes. The more I read into and look at the Royal Griff's video, the more I'm alarmed. But there we go. I don't even know what day it is anymore. It got to 172 and then I lost count. I don't know how many days it is. But there we go. That's what PayPal's for. PayPal keeps you going with supporters. You don't need YouTube. That way I don't have to fall in line with it. You must fall in line with our policies and procedures. Not if you're not paying me, I don't. No. Your policies and procedures are for the YouTube partnership program, which I'm not part of. Which makes me wonder why they gave me a fresh, brand new YouTube partner program manager. And every time I send her a message, she's like, that's outside my remit. And I'm like, well, what's the point of you? What's the point of you? Well, I'm there just, if you need to send a message, send me a message, but I'll not be able to deal with it. Well then, scurry away there, don't need you. Anyway, there we go. The BBC though, you've seen the fallout there? All these different football. Let me point this out right now. All those football pundits, they're all millionaires, okay? They don't need license fee money. So all this here going, well, I'm not going to do it. I'm standing back in solidarity. I'm standing back. This is great news. This is great news for the majority of us non-woke, because this gives the BBC a chance to end all their contracts. I mean, Lineker's on 1.3, Shearer's on nearly 500 grand. The rest of them are on about 250, 300,000 pounds. Yeah, exactly. For working a weekend every year to talk about football. So if they get rid of all those contracts, they're going to save multi-million pounds and they can hire fresh faces, fresh non-woke faces. So this is a fantastic... Gary Lineker doesn't realise what he's done, but for me, up there, son, up there. You've opened the door now to get all the woke people out to follow you in solidarity, and then BBC can shut the door and go, okay, cancel all those. Much have we saved? £35 million a year and getting, because they've decided not to work. Good. Cancel, void, no compensation. You walked out, not us. You broke your contract, not us. Brilliant. All that money, reinvest it into non-woke presenters. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's great news, isn't it? I think it's fantastic news. There we go. And I must say, it's in the news today. Prince Andrew's out there, apparently, allegedly, he's saying, this isn't fair. The Queen didn't leave me any money in the will. I think that's a lie. He wouldn't say that. It's in the news. But what's also in the news is this. Ready? Everyone, every news outlet, every social media platform descended on the fact that Tyler Perry was the godfather of Lilibet. The fact that he gave them prince and princesses titles. And the fact that we all went, including me, I'm like, really? King's Week? The King's Week? Well, listen to this. He's hit back in magazines. They're still doing interviews. Do you know the world tour, the world privacy tour, it is a thing. Well, he's hit back at different things going, there was members of the royal family at our christening. There was. Make sure you tell the public that there was, because they're saying there wasn't. So make sure you tell them that there was. Okay. Which senior members of the royal family were there then? My mum's sisters. Oh, so you had Lady Jane and Lady Sarah. Yes. Who else was there? Earl Spencer, my uncle. Okay, so I've written this down. Lady Sarah and Lady Jane and Earl Spencer were at the christening, yeah? Yes, okay. So was there any senior royals? They are. No, they're not. They're not, Harry. Was there any senior royals? Was your brother there? No. Sister-in-law? No. Any of your uncles? No. Oh. Dad? No. Mother-in-law? Don't talk to me about mother-in-law. No, she's not mine. Oh, sorry. But the dad and your dad's went. No. So there was no senior members of the royal family there? No, there was not. Okay. So it was your mother's sisters and your mother's brother. Yeah. Okay. I'll make sure we get that headlines tomorrow. Marie Curie, do you? Yep. He just couldn't have the fact that the public were going, ha, ha, ha. And he had to jump out. I can't have it. Well, there we go. At least now we know, don't we? Listen to this for a bit of fun. This just goes to show you that the BBC did the right decision for the first time ever. Listen to this. And I'll put a link in the description to confirm it. So, you know. Migrants in Calais who have mobile phones are now showing pictures of Gary Lineker going, take him back. We want you to take back Gary Lineker. Now, here's the thing. When the migrants that are coming to our country illegally are supporting Gary Lineker, then you know he's not the right person to present a BBC programme, is he? Or is he the right? The BBC are starting to change, so let's hope they stick to their guns. I'm also hearing that there's rival stations lining up to hire Gary Lineker at possibly 3 times the salary he's on now. So maybe that's a good thing for Gary. Multi-millionaires telling us what we should do. I'd like to find out if any of these multi-millionaires have any money in the Cayman Islands avoiding tax in the UK. That'd be a good start, wouldn't it, for investigation? By Dominic Littlewood. Yes, met him actually. Good guy. Yeah, get him onto it. But there's loads going on. Well, people, listen, I've bumped my gums enough. I'm now going to see when Rob is about to land at Heathrow. And then head down for a beer. I'm sure there's a few veterans out there that want to go down. Drop me a line. You'd be surprised. But anyway, have a great day, everyone. Have a great Sunday day. Thanks for your support. And you need to keep checking if you're subscribed. I've noticed that every time I have a row with YouTube, this is true, by the way, for the fact checkers, every time I have a row with YouTube, my numbers drop by about 100 and 150. Isn't that weird? I'm not making any allegations, but in my own opinion, someone up there is messing about, isn't there? Have a great day and stay safe.